You do that. I'm finna pull up a little something right quick. You know how we get down on here in Elevate. Shit.
Already, go ahead. Welcome, good evening, and welcome to another episode of Elevate. I am your host, Jay Caraway, with my man, my co-host, Mr. CJ Boyd is in the building. What's up to all the good people that support us?
Yes, sir.
I'm doing something a little different. I'm going to ask that you like and subscribe to our podcast. Please get those likes, get those subscriptions up. This is how we grow the network here at BS3. This is how we continue to grow ourselves and uplift ourselves and elevate ourselves to another level.
Yes, sir.
CJ, what's been good with you though, bro?
Oh man, I'm cooling, man. Hey, first off, I wanted to apologize. I didn't make the comedy show last week. Because I wanted to go seriously because when we had him on the show, like I was like, see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to check him out. But we was and I don't know what. I thought for some reason it was Sunday, but when I told Ava about it, she said, "No, you told me it was Saturday." I said, "Oh shit, what the fuck?" Because you remember I text you. I was like, "Is it Sunday?" You was like, "No, it's tonight." I said, "Oh fuck," because we was out there in Rowlett watching Jordan play. So you know what I'm saying. But that's where we was at. But that's why I keep asking about the like the tailgate or whatever. You know, just so me and you can link up, man. Anytime me and you link up, bro, it's nothing but good vibes. It's a fun time. But I'm doing good. How was the comedy show though? Like, did he kill it? Was he the last person?
To be quite honest with you, I was very pleasantly surprised by some of the comedians that he had come up. And I got to give credit where credit's due, man. Anybody that can step on a stage in front of complete strangers and make people laugh, I give you props. And that means you working on your craft and you on top of what you need to be on top of. I'm hoping that it continues to grow. This was the first one. And of course, I'm extremely happy that us as BS3 as a network were out there to support, and we had great representation, if I must say so myself. And also my nonprofit MWP, we were in the building, we were there supporting, showing love, and he had a Dallas legend in the building in Mr. Pookie. I don't know if you remember him or not.
I thought you were about to say like Jamie Foxx or something, but Jamie Foxx was terrible. That's still Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, you know, but I was like, Jamie Foxx.
Listen, man, if he had Jamie Foxx in there, come on now, you know, them tickets would have been a lot higher than $25. I guarantee you.
I don't know. Jamie Foxx might be looking out for a brother. I don't
know. I feel like I know Adrian well enough. 25 tickets with Jamie Foxx on coming up on stage. Nah, bro. It ain't happening. And we would have been at a much bigger venue than where we were at. But man, it really was a good time, man. And I was able to network, get our name out there as far as BS3 Network. Also, just, you know, being around us, seeing us in a different light, seeing us in a positive, hey, we here to have a good time. You know how we do when we go to comedy shows. Usually, you know, we get the ones that they there to show out. They ain't been out in a minute, so they Sunday's best on, you know. But man, it was dope, man. He had a Hispanic cat that came up, man. He was hilarious. But to me, the one that really surprised me was a lady from McKinney And dude,
Ooh.
she was hilarious. She was giving the story about her son like being so soft, and she wanted to toughen her son up.
Yeah.
He told her he wanted to play football, and she's like, her son grew up in McKinney, so he's around, a bunch of diverse people. So
Yeah.
when we think of football, we think of American football, right? Her son
Yeah.
was saying football meaning soccer. Like,
Oh, okay. Okay.
so she signed her
Yeah.
son up out in the hood. She signed her son up in Oak Cliff, and her son was getting just smashed, just demolished. He
Damn.
was like, why
Yeah.
y'all on my? He already down. You ain't got to stay on top of him. You ain't got to push my baby like
Yeah.
that.
Hey.
Yeah,
Hey. Yeah.
bro, she killed it. I gotta give credit where credit's due, man. She killed it. Adrian brought it. Adrian was hilarious. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to everybody that got on that stage. I can't wait for the next one. I know that he told me he's gonna reach out to me, but I think it's like actually next month. I actually think in October because
Okay, bet. We in there.
I want to help him as far as get the contract with the city so he doesn't have to worry about coming out of pocket or having his comedians worry about that. It's good exposure for them, and also it's good for the city. Give us something other to do on a Saturday night. You want to go laugh with your lady or whatever, or just come hang out, have a good time. The DJ though, DJ was killing it. It really started feeling like I was at a club. Like, okay,
Ah.
any minute now. All I need is find the bar. Where the bar at?
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. Honestly, real talk. When me and Melissa walked in, I was just like, wow. Like to hear the music from outside and then walk into the theater and it's jumping like that. Like, yeah, he did that. And he said it. He didn't advertise it as a comedy show. He advertised it as a party, a comedy party. And it definitely had that vibe, man. I gotta give credit to that for sure.
Hey, that's good, man. And shout out, even though I wasn't there, shout out to all the comedians because just like when you boxing, you know what I'm saying? You're fighting, you're doing everything. It's a one-on-one, and it's you have the crowd up there, you know what I'm saying? So you have and that takes guts, you know what I'm saying? To be a comedian, it's an art, and you gotta be on your game because the crowd gonna let you know, and you might get some boos and some but like I said, shout out to them comedians. And just no matter how big or small you are, if you a comedian, same thing like how it is in boxing. I tell people every day, I say, hey, the amateurist boxer, but if he been sparring like 30 times and he spars 2-3 times a week, he can kick anybody off the street ass. Same thing with same thing with a comedian. A comedian practices his jokes, his storytelling, the punchline.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to get in a roast battle. I can be all saying, nigga, you did. Hey, he gets to talk about my whole family dish sport or whatever.
Roast battle.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to the comedians. Hey man, I'm glad you had a good time. So that's good, man. That's good.
Let's jump to the comments real quick. Miss Keisha Walker in the building. Good evening to you as well. Once again, Keisha, you guys killed last week. I am looking forward to tonight. Once again, that is Perspective here on the BS3 Network. Please stay tuned. They come in at 8:30. So
30 minutes after.
Right after we done, go take your little shower, stuff your face, whatever you need to do. But jump right back on because I promise you don't want to miss that show. Those guys are hilarious and they have great topics. I love it because not take credit again, but
no. Talking shit. Take credit. We had 2 of the guests. Hey, this is the 3rd one. That's all I'm saying.
Said by my boy CJ. We ain't got to say no more. Drop the
microphone
and walk away. And then we had our man, Mr. Ben himself in the building. Good evening to you. And yes, Ben, thank you, man. I really hated that, we couldn't all be there, but we'll get another opportunity to make that work. Then we have my aunt in the building. Miss Marita Oliver is in the building. Thank
That's
you
a new
for
family
watching.
member because I ain't never seen her. New family member. I got to put that on your clan list. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hold on, Justin. This is such a offside topic. How many family members I haven't seen? Like I haven't seen. Like, cause I know. I feel like I know. Maybe is that like what, like 20%, like 30% of your family, like 20, 30%.
You ain't even seen that.
Oh shit.
No.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. Hey, I say this though, as far as my family is concerned, man, it's a lot. It really truly is, and we are truly blessed to have such a large, loving, caring family. And one thing about it, man, my family, when you know them, you become our family. You know what I'm saying? Like CJ, you go around, they ain't finna look at you like, oh, this is CJ. We never met him. They gonna be like, yeah, we seen you on the podcast. We know about you. Come on, have a drink. Come on, make
hey, Justin, I will never forget. First off, shout out to Miss Tracy. Is that your cousin?
That's my sister.
Sister. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember I met her. Hey, man, she could be my grandmama, man. No disrespect. Hey, but she pulled up to me. She was saying, hey, baby. I like, yes, ma'am. But she very wonderful lady. But you know what? I'll never forget the time. I keep telling you this. I was at Waffle House with my dad way out there in 40.
Yeah,
and dude, when I tell you, I had somebody say, hey, like, are you CJ? I looked at him, and it literally didn't even take a second. I said, oh, shit. I swear, no. Justin, when I tell you, I was like, bro, you don't even got to tell, like, I already knew that was your brother. Like, before he even said, like, bro, y'all got the same structure. Like, y'all got the same smell. Oh, man.
That I can't. That's why I want to meet your little brothers, man. I really do. We got to get them on, man. Just
my little brothers, which dude,
the stories you tell me, I'm like, wow. Because I know for you got to be like, man, it's like reliving your days when, you know what I'm saying, like reliving your high school days. Like you're not that far removed, so for you, y'all can relate on a lot of things. So them having that opportunity to have an older brother that can put them up on game and tell them like, yo, this is what it is. Like that's super important, man. And I give you, man, all the credit because I had my older brothers or whatever, but we were not that far removed in age, but most of them are way older than me. So when it comes to me, it was more so, yeah, they understood, but they didn't necessarily grow up in the same times or the same generation. So it was like, yeah, we can't really relate, you know?
Justin, how old is your oldest brother?
Hey, he just had it's his birthday today, as a matter of fact.
Hold on. Is that his 60th birthday? Is it my close? Am I close? Like 59, 58?
You there?
Bro,
you there?
Justin, I met your dad for the first time. At the Juneteenth event. Hold on. So your dad.
My sister just said it. Look.
Oh, how you doing? Hey, yes, ma'am. How you doing? Hey, how you doing, ma'am? Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Okay. He 56. Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. So, because when I went to the event, Mika and your cousin King Dog, he called your dad Unc. So, is they dad your dad brothers, or is like this their mama?
Yeah, their mom is my mom's sister. So my dad is their uncle through marriage. But
okay.
Yeah, but like for us, man, like in our family, like if you uncle, you uncle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mika and Alicia dad, even though their parents are no longer together, I still call they dad my uncle because that's it. That's who he is for me for life. It don't matter. I always tease Mika and Alicia about this. Man, they dad. I remember we were kids, man, and I used to swear they dad was like just balling, man, because he pulled up on us. He had went and got this black Honda Accord with gold trim. I mean, fully loaded, had the sunroof. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was just looking at Speaking Alicia with jealousy all over me. Like, y'all tripping, man. Like, I want to ride with y'all daddy. Like, for real. Like, he got a sunroof in that thing. Like, it's crazy to me how our minds work, man. Like, when you a kid and you exposed to something like that, you're like, damn, that's the finer things in life. And
facts.
I just remember that so vividly because I was like, damn, Mika gonna be the one to drive that damn thing, man. Because Mika wasn't that far removed where she was about to get ready to start driving. I just remember that, like, man, Mika better not tear it up because I hope she pass it on to your boy. That's all I Mika, pass that to your boy, man. I'll never forget them days. Man, we grew up super tight, man. Yeah, she says 1,536.
Hey, I was just asking just because I met your dad, and no offense, but your dad, like 70 years old?
Oh, yeah. My dad's
like 77, 78?
Nah, he ain't that old. My dad, what,
73?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, still there. Yeah, 73.
I mean, shit. No, because he... no. Hey, Justin, no, I'm not even trying to fire up hold on.
Keisha said, what's in your gold cup?
Oh, you already know what's in my, hey, I put my, you know what I'm saying? I already it was in that. But, no, but Justin, your dad was slow walking, and I was like, hey, like, who this old nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Thank you.
Yeah.
What's going on, Trey? Yeah, and so then that's when you was like, hey, what's going on, Dad? And like the back of my mind, I was like, Dad? I was like, no, so you mean like your granddad?
Wait a minute. Tracy, Dad ain't 80 years old. I don't think he's 80.
Is he 80? Is he?
I don't think so. I don't think he's 80, man.
Oh, you got two people in your family that say he 80, bro.
Mika gonna go with Tracy because Mika know Tracy knows it, but I don't think Dad 80 years old.
How you know your old dad age?
I could have sworn my daddy wasn't 80.
You just told me your dad was 73. Bro, you far off. 70.
Oh shit. Yeah, you absolutely right. We did just throw him that party. Damn.
I told you this nigga was like 79. Damn. Bro, I told that nigga was like 79 years old.
Damn, my dad 80. Damn. Bro, I should be ashamed of my damn self.
Bro, how old? Bro, when was 80 years ago? I gotta Google.
He was born 1941.
Bro, I don't even trust your age, bro.
He was born 1941.
You couldn't even tell me your dad's age. You said this nigga was 70. Oh, okay, so he said, okay.
Damn, I should really be ashamed of myself.
You need to call your dad at this episode and let him know. Hey, pause. Hold on. So you said 1941?
Yep.
1941.
Wait,
hold on. Wait. You said 1941, right?
No, Tracy said he was born in 42. Mama had.
See, that makes.
Okay, yeah. So he was born in 42. Mama was born in 43. I could have sworn they. Man.
Yeah, I was about to say because if he was your dad 81. That's what I was going to say if he was. But he 80 years old. Okay.
You see what my sister just put out there? Mama had you at 42.
Damn, I know she had to have, bro, because I thought that was your granddad. Like I thought that was your granddad that was walking up there.
Nah, man, you'll trip out on this, man. My granddad name was his name is Jesse, right? Jesse, and he grew up. I mean, he was in the same neighborhood that I grew up in, and everybody in the neighborhood knew him as Mr. Jesse. So for years of my life, like growing up, I did not know that was my grandfather. I always thought he was just the cat in the neighborhood, like the cool dude that gave us money and stuff. Like, here y'all go get you a Snicker, whatever. Like, I did not know that. And so when
mom's dad, right? That's your mom's dad.
That's my dad's dad.
Oh, okay.
And when I tell you, man, I don't know if it's probably like just back in the day genetics or whatever, but man, Mr. Jesse was small. I remember being taller than him, probably like 4th, 5th grade. I was taller than my granddad. That's how short that man was for real.
Hey, no cap.
Mika can't talk because her grandfather used to have phone books to drop. That's how short. No. Yeah. He had
I need a whole family tree of your. Hey man, I need the whole family tree, bro. Because I was 21 years old.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
She's 21 years older than me. Yep. Yeah, Mika. But man, one thing I'll say about Mika grandfather, I remember being over at their house when he would come over there, and man, he drinks and he would talk his shit like none other. Although he was small, man, that man would talk his shit. And I'm like, man, I hope this man got a blade on him or something, because the shit that he talked, I'm like, dang.
Yeah. Hey,
you see what Mika said? My granddad was only 5 foot tall.
Damn, 5
That's
foot.
about right. I'm telling you, I don't know what it was back then or what my grandmother must saw in like short dudes. But I'm like, man, these niggas is like pocket size, like little miniature. Nigga, me and you would look at them today and be towering, like legit, like, come here, little bro, give me a hug. Even though they was grown men. Yeah, hey. he was, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, he had something.
So that's hold on. So because that was Mika's granddaddy, so that's like what, like your great granduncle or something like that, right?
I don't know. I guess you would consider him that. All I know.
I mean, I don't.
Hey, anytime he came around, if Mika and Alicia got something, if me and Terrence were there, we got something too. So, but even with them, like if Mr. Jesse gave us something, they got something too. It was that my family dynamic is like, to me, I don't want to say one of a kind, but for me,
it might be.
It just may be that. But man,
it might be for real.
It's amazing, man.
It
is. Your
grandma Birdie was tall. Hey, hold
she
on.
Was taller than her husband, man.
Hold on. So King Dog, Mika, basically everybody on the King and 3, all 4 of them, right? So they're all came out of Wilma.
Yeah, that's Aunt Wilma. Yeah.
Okay, that's your aunt. Okay.
In the words of my brother Paul, which is his birthday today, Wilma kids.
Yeah, Wilma. Okay.
We were all hanging out. That was Sunday. Yeah, matter of fact, Sunday we were all hanging out over at King Dog House. We were playing blackjack. We had a
he invited me, but I couldn't show up because we was gonna go to we probably gonna go to Clean.
Yeah, Yeah, Mika got me robbed, but we ain't gonna discuss that.
Hey, do y'all shoot dice over there? Like your house shoot dice, or y'all?
I'm pretty sure they will. I don't shoot dice, but we were on that blackjack. It was getting, once them drinks get to flowing, nigga, your money, you be like, nah, I don't want to lose my money.
Hey, so hold on. So is blackjack the one where y'all like call out the card, or is blackjack the one where you like play up to like 21 or something like that?
Yeah, you play up to 21.
You play to 21?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so man, I mean, I love that setup. We were already talking about it in our family chat, man. We're gonna do that again. That was I don't know.
Hey, y'all do blackjack. I do blackjack at the casino. I've been there.
That's what we were doing.
I've been there. Boy, hey.
Yeah, hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. My brother was trying to get me off because I kept betting 5, losing my $5 and stuff. He like, man, you're gonna be all day going back and forth. I got my $15 back and walked away proud.
You got your 15?
Yeah, I got my 15 back. Now I got beat out of my quarters though. My quarters, they were done. So the minimum bet was a quarter. The max bet was $1. But if you wanted to side bet just straight head up with the house, you can do however much you wanted to do with the house.
And King Doc is the house? Is that the
Yep.
house?
Yep.
Oh, man, shit. Man, that motherfucker counting cars and shit, man. I fuck around. Hey, he counting.
Yeah, because that's the thing, man. We grew up more like brothers and sisters than we did like
cousins.
Yeah. So anytime we all get together, man, we be having so much fun, man. It's always a good time, and we know we gonna share laughs, share jokes, and man, I just admire that. And the fact that, Justice and Jeremiah get the opportunity to be exposed to that and ask me, like, looking forward to going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be trying to sneak out, like, I want to ride my bike. Man, they be like, no, we want to go. Like, I love that. I love the fact that they love going to see their little cousins and everybody just have a blast, man. It's dope.
Nah, hey man, that's cool, man. I was saying like just like with my family, like either everybody lived too far, but that's different. See, and that's funny because my family and your family is totally different. My family, they got their own little cliques. Like I always, I got a whole bunch of uncles. I gotta be like, hey, what's going on? Man, so on my mama's side, like my uncles don't even fuck with me. Like they be like, "Oh, nigga, fuck you." I'm like, "Damn, huh?" Like that's how we, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so that's how, so we don't got that tightness like that. You know what I'm saying? Versus y'all, and low key every time. And real talk, and shout out to the King Dog. That dude, actually, we talked the other day. Me and King Dog, we actually talked the other day, and he gave me some solid ass advice. You know what I'm saying? Like, and King Dawk and I, we talk behind the scenes a lot. Because if I'm feeling a little like lost in the sauce about something, he'll actually I'll call him. I called him out. No, I was like, hey, like, what's going on with you? Like, you good? And we chopped it up like we've been talking for years. Like, we talked for like, I think from my house all the way up to Rowlett where Dominique and Elaine live, so that was about like shit from the show. That's a little drive. So but y'all family always make it feel like it's family, and I like that. And every time I get invited, and I tell myself next time, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to do that tailgate. So if you end up doing that, then like let me know. But next time I do blackjack, let me know, man. I'm gonna take bring 100 over there with, I'm gonna bring 100, bring 100 in there.
Hey, don't do that, because I ain't gonna play with you. You doing all that. I like my money too much. I don't want to lose. You see how I went over $15? I don't want to lose no 100. I lose 100.
But you the cheap.
I lose 100. Everybody gotta go home. We all gotta go.
Everybody lose.
Put the cards up. Everybody, we gotta go. We out. We out of here. Ain't no more laughing. Everybody put your drinks down. If you ain't finished your drink, take it with you. We gotta go.
Damn, it's like that. Man, you gonna make me drive all the way back to DeSoto? I'm out here swerving. Hell, I got the RT. Hey, to get to your house, I gotta pass to 2 lakes to get to your house. I gotta pass through Lake Hubbard. I gotta pass through Walkwall to get to your house. So you gonna make me swerve? All right,
now I wouldn't make you swerve. I'll tell you, hey man, as soon as you hit Garland Park, I'm coming to pick you up. I don't need you driving through Hunt County with none of that. No sir, no sir. Gotta know where you at. Then we can go all day about that. But to get in today's topic,
man, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
I'm glad. And we done spent 30 minutes talking about my family and drinking.
Talking about your family. Hey, man, we need to have a dedicated episode just about the family dynamic. And we need to have more of your family on here, like how they did over there on King Queen 3. Yeah, man. I can just see it. Absolutely. But go ahead, Justin.
That's why I'm just bringing the young ones in, but we good. But today's episode, man, I wanted to talk about, of course, I sent you the clip, and I'm pretty sure you were able to look at it. But what are your thoughts, man? Do you feel as if for a young, not just a young black man, but young people in general, do you feel like the system is failing them? And for those that don't know, there was a mass shooting. What was that at? Was that Baltimore, CJ?
No, that was give me 1 second. I feel like it wasn't Baltimore. I feel like it. I want to say for some reason it was like. I mean, it may have been Baltimore. Let me look. Ezekiel, not Elliott, nigga. On a quick side note, I got Josh Allen in for my fantasy football. For my and I got Dak as my quarterback. So hopefully
he'll produce. You should be
need,
good.
I need my fantasy numbers to get.
Yeah, it was Memphis.
Memphis, yeah.
Memphis,
He got me. Yeah. Memphis.
So if you notice that shooting did not get as much publicity as the past shootings, and not to take away from any mass shooting, and prayers up for those that lost their life in a horrific way. But
4 lost their lives and 3 was injured. So before,
exactly. And the thing is like when you think of this and when you really sit back and look at it, this young man, his story, his scenario, going to jail at 17 years old, and you're supposed to be rehabilitated, right? You go to jail, you're supposed to come out better than what you were, right? They're supposed to help you understand your mistakes and make you a better individual, a better human being for society. I just feel like when the telltale signs are there, what are we doing as a community? What are we doing as a society? And not only that, but for our system, like, are you really being rehabilitated? Are you really being, given the opportunities to have opportunities to come out and be successful? I know a couple of guys that have done it, but they've done it on their own. They had the support system behind them that told them, no. Yeah, we get it. You made a mistake, but now we're moving on. We're moving forward in life. Now we're going to make sure that those mistakes that happened in the past never happen again. But this young man didn't seem to have that. And to what we saw on the video, dude, he really never had it. It just seemed like, are we failing our society by not looking at each other, saying what's up to each other, acknowledging each other, letting each other know, hey, somebody cares about you, somebody loves you, or hell, if you ain't heard it, I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, those things go a long way. That was the first thing out of my mouth when I saw your car, because I knew, like, CJ set a goal and he accomplished it. And that to me should motivate not just you, but honestly, that motivated me, CJ, because I remember you talking about it, saying you want to get it at the end of the year. You jumped out mid-year on them boys. Yeah, we already know.
Okay. Hey, y'all think I'm capped? Hey, oh, by the way, hey, I got 15 more days in Facebook jail.
Why?
Bro, I didn't even say. Look, Justin.
What you be doing?
Justin, I don't be saying, bro.
They don't like you. Switch your name up on Facebook.
Hey, Justin. Hey, so what I said was, I was like, bro, you hoeing for that one. I said that because somebody said something about absolutely, Mika, absolutely, but right quick though. But like, so really what happened was you know the football player from the Seattle Seahawks that got like one arm, not one arm, but he got one hand because the other yeah. So somebody said like, hey, I gotta hand it to you. You had a pretty good career. And I was like, bro, you hoeing for that. That comment right there got me 1 month in suspension. So I'm not going to be back on Facebook till literally another 15 days. So 15 plus 8, somebody do the math, like September 20th, something like 23rd or some shit.
Bro, but, I had Facebook since it been out, and not once have I ever been suspended from social media platform. I don't know who you done pissed off in Facebook world, but they hammer you like none other. Pause.
Paul, you know what, Justin? If I mess up again, I'm gonna be gone for 2 months. That's gonna suck. I'm gonna be like, all right, chill. Like, I'm gonna be like, all right, chill out. Like, but I'm taking this month, this little month ban on the chin, but no. On a serious note, so first off, I did want to say about the situation. And you have a lot of people, especially of Caucasian descent. They want to say, "Oh, well, I wonder what they're gonna say about this quote unquote this mass shooting." Well, I'm gonna say this right. First off, I hold him to the same account as I hold the Buffalo shooter. Now, difference is, that Buffalo shooter, he still ain't been tried yet. Like, ain't no punishment. He's just been in jail for what I know. He's still awaiting a trial.
Right.
So the quickness with this one, if there is no I need the same. You know what? The same people that was because you had people, I don't think they wasn't defending this man. And I want to make this clear. If you do a mass shooting, I don't give a fuck. If you black, white, whatever, you need to go to jail. Matter of fact, you need to be in there forever with no possibility of life. They don't do death penalties no more. Well, yeah, I don't think, at least here in the States, I don't think they're going to do the words you're not going to get out. But these same people that's coming for this dude right here, it's funny. I'm noticing a lot of people come for him. Oh, he's just a thug. He need to go ahead and this, that, and the third. But with that Buffalo shooter, they said, oh, he needs help. Something's mentally wrong with him. Why is that? Why is it they giving him grace and they see what he did? He done, and you know what they say? They say, oh, he's mentally ill. He don't need to be in jail. He need to be in a facility. No. Because you calling him a thug. Something looked thrown off with that dude. He looked thrown off. Like he looked like he been like he smoked like some synthetic weed or something like that. He looks thrown off. He needs to be, but you know what? If you gonna give that same grace to that Buffalo shooter that went out looking for black people, oh, he's mentally ill. Give that same grace to this brother right here, because truly he looked thrown off. Just my opinion.
No, and I hear you. In my opinion, we know why the Buffalo guy got what he got. Right here. We know why this guy is getting called what he's being called. Right here. So for me, in my opinion, to eliminate that even being a debate, or to eliminate that even being a conversation, let's eliminate you on the spot. If that's what you out here doing, you're reckless, you don't care about nobody's life, so you don't care about your own life, we have probable cause, is what law enforcement likes to say. Probable cause. Guess what? Put them down. That's it. Sorry for his loved ones. Sorry for the people that, didn't see the telltale signs, or sorry. Like, sometimes people just make choices that don't align with society. And if you're that reckless where you can go out here and kill 4 people, you don't deserve to have a day in court. You don't deserve to be locked up and have taxpayers' dollars feeding you, clothing you, sheltering you. No. And it was one point, I remember when everything was going on with Afghanistan and everything, I remember thinking to myself as a kid back then, like, why not send the prisoners over that are doing life and tell them, look, you go out here, you get bin Laden for us, we'll give you your freedom. Why not do that? Instead of risking innocent civilians, and I know it may sound harsh, I know it may sound cruel or whatever, but I guarantee you those prisoners will take you up on that offer. Bet. I'm gonna go find them right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not that, but like, if you do those type of crimes, like, yes, obviously there's something wrong with you mentally. Obviously, there's something that pushes you to that point or to that edge, because you doing that at the age of 19, dog, that's still a kid. You know what I'm saying? But you're doing grown actions which require grown consequences. I always say that. every action has a consequence. And I try to apply that in my life every day. I know certain things I say or do, and you should know this now, CJ, because you get kicked off of Facebook more than anybody I know. CJ,
Oh, of course.
jail every other
Of
week.
course. Every other week. Shit.
This whole freedom of speech, it's not free, man. It ain't free, and it's never been free, especially for us. It ain't never been free. You have two of the greatest Americans that lost their life because of freedom of speech. That's Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. So you better wake up and understand what you say holds weight and it holds power. And I don't know if you caught A-Trap show. I think it was yesterday or the other day one where he was discussing, where he was discussing voting. And
yes,
I love the fact that he felt like, hey, the younger me, I was in that, like, I don't matter, like, none of these people matter, none of these people care. But he gave you examples. And if you look at what's going on in Jackson, Mississippi right now, them not having clean drinking water, how do you say, yeah, you're an American citizen. Yeah, you live in America, but we don't have water. We have a water shortage. We don't have drinking water. How do you do that? But let's rally around Ukraine. No disrespect to Ukraine, but let's donate to Ukraine. Let's donate. Let's bring in all these other nations and other countries. Like, yo, what are we doing? We're not taking care of our home. So how are we supposed to take care of someone else's home? Your thoughts, my bro.
I was gonna say the same thing with the yes, ma'am, absolutely. Hold on. First time, by the way, Tracy, it was such a pleasure meeting you for the first time. By the way, you know what? When I first met you, Mika, your brother. I'm sorry, not your. Well, shit, it might be your brother, King Dog, for the very first time. Hey, I already knew I was family. Hey, I already knew I was welcome. Shit. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what's crazy? Your brother, your dude, King Dog, he talked to me like I'm one of his kids. And well, frankly, his kids are older than me because his kids are 30 something, and his youngest one is 27. And I'm 25. Yeah. I'm 25, so excellent conversation. And it was very nice meeting Miss Tracy. Oh, sweet lady. And I'm telling her that because she's 50. How old is she? No. Tracy, Miss Tracy. She like what, 50 or something? Like 50? Six?
She 21 years older than me, right?
Okay, you know what? Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, don't worry about it. Hold on.
You hit it. You got it. No, you just hit it. She just posted it.
Okay.
Yep.
She's the exact same age of my dad.
Really?
Like well, I don't know, because my dad was born in 1966.
Your daddy was a freedom fighter.
Hey, my dad was born in 1966, so I don't know if that's 56. I really think that is. I think they're probably
you
the
were
same
jumping
age.
on me about not knowing my daddy age. Let me jump on you about knowing your daddy age. Hey, your daddy what? You don't know your daddy age?
I ain't grow up with my dad. I grew up with my mama. So
it don't matter. It don't matter.
I grew up with my mom. Hold on.
You got the relationship with your pops.
Hey, we'll talk about that offline. But just, hold on, 2022. Yeah. 56. But just to retract, but I was giving that grace to track. So actually, yes. So is that your older sister?
No.
Hold on, right quick. My oldest, my grandmama, which is my dad's mama, she's 84. Do you have anybody that's around that age other than your dad? Your dad. Bro, why's your shit, bro? Justin.
See,
Hey.
CJ, we on our way, dog. We hope to get to those ages, man.
No, I'm not. No disrespect to the whole family tree. I'm not trying to disrespect y'all. It's just because I don't give y'all enough credit for how old y'all actually.
Enough credit for how old y'all actually.
No. I'm just saying this, right? I'm not making fun of that fact. I'm just saying, like, my mom and dad, like, I look like they old until I look at your family. You know, I'm like, well, not old, but just like my mom and my dad's age, that's old enough to be your sibling's age. I just think that's funny. You know what I'm saying? You know, like my mom, like, you know, bro, because my mama is only 50. My mom's 52, and my dad is 56. So that's my parents.
Okay.
But your parents is totally, even though, because you're 37, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're 12 years older than me, right?
Uh-huh.
I would assume, if you didn't tell me, I wouldn't assume your dad was 80. I would assume like your dad was like maybe 60 something. Because I have a cousin that's 35. I know that's right. Hey, I know that's right. Hey, I know that's right.
Yeah.
But you know, but yeah, it's funny because it's like my parents ain't even like a yo book. You like, oh, okay. Hey, that could be my sisters. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's wild. But
the beauty of that for me was I was able to get wisdom from them without even knowing what wisdom was. I had no clue. I looked at my older siblings as an extension, of course, of my mother and father, but the fact that they were so like nurturing to me, as well as they correct me when I'm wrong, no problem.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think a lot like Terrence used to like to correct me, and it's crazy.
How old is Terrence? Is Terrence like the next one older than you?
He's 40.
He's 40. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the beauty of that really is like, man, the fact that I was able to get so much wisdom and so much knowledge and so much understanding of the world, because, you know, I come from a military family. King Doc was out. He was in the Army. My oldest brother Paul was in the Army. Terrence was in the Marine Corps. My father was in the Army. So my sister was in the Air Force. Like, that's my background. You know what I'm saying? Not Tracy, my sister Shalon. You met her too. She was at the Juneteenth festival, the one with the dreads.
Was that the one with Tracy?
Uh-huh, light-skinned one.
Bro, I thought I was your grandmama.
Did you say Shalon was my grandma? Shalon, she's the youngest sister. Oh man, Shalon gotta be. I don't know, Tracy. I don't want to misquote my sister age.
Niggas gonna comment. Hell, at this point, they know everybody's age. Shit, I thought that was. Justin, we're gonna have to have a whole conversation about just your whole family. Diaspora. I hope I'm saying it. Diaspora. I think that's the. I think that's the word when you talk about. Well, it's really for a whole race of people, like how they say, like the African diaspora. But I'm using that as for just how big
with my family.
Yeah, shit. Yeah. But no, I'm sorry. But to bring it back to the situation, we've fucking this episode up. But to bring it back to this situation, I just really hope, you know what I'm saying, the same people that are telling this dude all this, that, and the third, that they need to be like that for their partner. But you know what? But here's the thing, and I was telling my mama this the other day. You know, in corporate America, and you can speak, and that's funny. See, you learning about it. No, I'm sorry, I'm learning about it. You've been through it. When a white person. Okay, got you. Look. When a Caucasian person has a disagreement on an email, they say, you know what, we need to get this right. You know, we need to get this right because I don't want Samantha to feel like this no more. We going this and third, right? Let me catch your attitude in the email. Say, hey, watch your tone. Don't get too angry.
Don't be so aggressive.
Hey, don't be so aggressive.
That's the favorite key word to use when us being angry, us being upset. The key word to use is aggressive, especially in corporate America. That's why I don't want to say I'll never be that person to shuck and jive and all that. No, but I will be very firm and very direct and very straight to the point of what my point is that I'm trying to get across. Or with my emails are usually straight to the point, especially with me dealing with the clientele that I deal with. Like I'm dealing with like gatekeepers. So I have to be direct, straight to the point. And if I do have conversation with the client, then I know how to, okay, this is what this is. This is what this is. I'm not going to hold your hand, but I'm going to get you to where you need to be. Now, moving forward, I expect you and your gatekeeper to have this down and y'all know what y'all doing, right? Great. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying. Absolutely.
And just with this situation, I mean, I still feel the way about with the whole Buffalo situation. I feel like it's a different feeling, and I actually learned this because I'm going through college right now. It's called ethocentric. That's a word I learned. Shout out to Dallas Community College. Hey, shout out to them niggas because they done taught me some shit.
Shout out to you.
Hey, ethocentric. That's meaning having pride or having only concern for one's own race. Rather that be racism or whatever, that's up to you. That's literally what my professor said. Hey, literally, if you want to call it racism, it's whatever. But being ethocentric, you only care about the advancement of your people. I feel like that's what me and you are, which there's no problem being that. I just felt like with this whole situation.
Yeah, exactly.
I know that's right. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Mika working in the whole Mika and my mama, they both work in the whole school setting because Mika's an administrator. Actually, Mika is an administrator from what I've been told, or an educator. And my mom, she's a teacher. Actually, she still, she teaches out there in Arlington, out there in Tarrant County, things of that nature. But but yeah. So when I seen like a black dude doing this and just randomly just this, that, and the third, I was like, bro, something is truly wrong with this brother. Something is truly wrong with this brother. Something wrong with him. Now, I don't get it twisted. I believe you deserve everything that comes with that. Because them 4 people you killed, even if you got injured, I mean, the 3 people that's injured, they seem like they're gonna like they're gonna live. They're gonna be all right. Yeah. They're gonna pull through. Like I was looking at the reports, one got shot in the leg, arm, in the chest, but it missed the vital point. So but they're gonna be all right. Those 4 people you took, they're not coming back. So I expect the same justice. I want him to be. I don't even want him to see the daylight of day. I need somebody to handle that in prison. Just like how I want somebody to handle that in with the whole Buffalo situation. I want somebody to handle that too. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel no type of way. It's just that whole situation, mental health is real. And there needs to be on a more administrative side. And I hate we're talking about this. And it's funny because I feel like he actually something was wrong with his ass. That Buffalo shooter, he specifically is
that was race
targeting.
driven.
It
Yeah,
was race driven. This
right.
dude out here shooting black motherfuckers, white motherfuckers. I'm like, what the fuck we do? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he actually needs, like, something is wrong with him. Do I feel like he needs to be punished? Absolutely. I feel like he don't even see the light of day. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him back in society. And some people you don't want back in society. You don't want people like
So
him.
why even, like, I get what you're saying, but my point
Right.
to you is, why even waste our time with saying get him some help? We don't want him back in society.
No, right.
There's
I
no
got
help
you.
needed. Same thing. Like, honestly, let's just be completely honest here. When we think of mass shootings, we automatically go to, here go one of these white boys being disturbed again, or one of these white boys that ain't, didn't get hugged enough, or mommy and daddy got too much money and let him run off with an AR-15 and go commit crime, right? But when it comes to this stuff, like, the signs are usually there. It's funny to me that, CJ, you one of the most sane people I know, right? But it's funny to me they keep putting you in Facebook jail for little stupid stuff. But meanwhile, you got these kids out here saying crazy stuff or looking up crazy stuff. Let's be real. Your computer, your cell phone, all that stuff they got access to. And when I say they, we know who we talking about. They have access to that stuff. So you can't tell me that you're not seeing little Billy sitting here searching up, Grand Wizard Dragon or how to use the AR. Like, no, let's go check on that. Like, no. Let's bring that to the parents' attention. And I guarantee you, if we start holding these parents accountable for their kids' actions, guess what? Your kid gone, but guess what? You got to go to jail now too. You got to have time out as well. We're going to sit you down as well because you failed us as a society. You failed us as a nation. You failed us as a culture. I guarantee you these parents will pay closer attention to what their kids are doing, what their kids are exposed to, what their kids are looking at, what their kids' YouTube search are, internet search engine, whatever is going on. They'll pay attention to that a lot more. And that's my thing, is we have to be able to hold each other accountable. To your point, in that situation, bro went to prison at 17. Obviously, something ain't right. And what he went to prison for was already aggressive behavior too. I think it was like assault or burglary or something. Like, where, to your what you always say, where were his OGs at? What was that person being like, yo, what you got going on? You ain't moving right. You gonna throw it all away for this?
Hey, you know what? And then I'm reading some quotes right now. You know what I'm saying? This is what he said during the shoot. He said, and I'm gonna say the whole shit because they got it not suitable, that NF not suitable for
Right.
public airway or some shit. They say he's saying, check this shit out. I pull up and I do this shit. Kelly said in the footage. What those niggas say? No faking, no faking. You heard me. This shit for real. On my mama. How do you think I'm playing? This shit so real, man. As he's shooting people after walking into the other zone and shooting the man. I remember I seen that on Twitter. Nigga, Twitter is ridiculous. I think you can have full-fledged porn up on Twitter. Twitter don't give two shits. Bro, Twitter, wow. I see you when I tell you, bro, let me tell you, I seen that as I was feeding Caden. I was like,
yeah.
What the? And he said, I'm killing shit for real, man. You know what I'm saying? So, so when I'm telling you, like, people like that, obviously they're a menace to society. Something wrong with them. I feel like if you ask me.
Yeah, it really.
Oh, you know what?
It has to be.
Great point. It has to be. That should be part of the onboarding process. They need to look at that background. They need to really mentally evaluate. And I feel, and Mika, what you're speaking on, I'm a recruiter. But I used to do onboarding in HR work. A background check really consists on if you have any felonies, if you have any adverse actions. And because I work in the medical field, I'm looking for adverse actions as for why you got your license revoked and everything. There needs to be more checks on that because you have situations like this, and those people, like, they need to constantly be checked on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to really be like, hey, like, how you like what's good with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? But no, like, seriously, because and just like when we had HREF on him, like maybe 2 months ago, when I was like, hey, like, where are your OGs, like, to correct you, to let you know this shit ain't for, like, you know what I'm saying? That brother is lost. Something is wrong with him mentally upstairs. You know what I'm saying? I honestly feel like that hurts. I don't feel like that hurts us as a community, but you know what they're going to try to spin this as? They're going to say, hey, why ain't y'all turning up on him like y'all turning up on him? And what I mean him, talking about the Buffalo shooter, the dude out specifically looking for black people. So they're going to turn this into a race war, and they're going to say, hey, this was one of your own that was tweaking. Well, him right here, he actually needs mental and evaluation. And I don't know how to handle people that's mentally ill. I don't know. If you ask me personally, which that might be a topic for possibly maybe next episode or another day. I don't know, how do you deal with a mentally unstable mentally person to be in society like you and me. Because if I was to see him out on the street, I just think he's just like a regular nigga like you and me. But obviously, that's not the case.
Yeah. At what point, though, like for me personally, how I view it is, you commit those type of crimes, bro, ain't no coming back from it. You don't get the opportunity to get help.
Of course.
You get this opportunity to catch this hot fire, and then we're going to keep it pushing. And we're going to make, because it's not common for us to do stuff like that. But what it is common for us to do is shoot up each other in the hood, though. It's common for us to act tough when we don't have to be. I made it a point since I've been out here, since I moved out here to Roy City, I made it a point. Every black person that I see, I personally make it a point. What's going on, brother? What's going on, sister? How are you? Good? That's what I'm talking about. I made it a point. And the fact that I can walk in this community and feel like, you know what? Ain't nobody got to worry about me. Ain't nobody got to, sit there and, oh, what he on? Oh, look, he a big black dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, CJ, I know you experience out there in DeSoto as far as like, yo, we don't really take the time out just to say hi to one another. And that's something that I want to change within myself and something that I'm challenging you to do. Next time you at the gym or you at Walmart or whatever, take that time out. You see a dude, he looking down or he, whatever, or he too tough or he, chest all out or pants hanging off his ass. Take that time out, especially a young man. Pull him aside, talk to him. Hey, bro, pull your pants up. Hey, bro, don't do that, because that gives them reason to judge you. That gives them reason to label you this thug, this no good dude. But, man, CJ, we can go on and on. We're going to wrap up because we already over our hour, and you already know I'm finna eat and watch our show. Give the people your final thoughts before we get up out of here.
Hey, final thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Us as black people, I feel like that, and I feel like it's really a system of, just to going back to what you said, I feel like, the black man, we've been emasculated, you know what I'm saying, at times, which I understand, and I understand with the Willie Nelson theory, quote unquote, how they used to. I'm sorry. I
Willie Nelson, the country
I
singer.
said the Willie Nelson, like the fucking country singer. Nigga, I'm tweaking. The Willie Lynch theory, and we know why, which I'm not going to get into detail, but I feel like that's why we're oversensitive. When it comes, why we gotta be so tough. why we gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? And it's not meant for all that, bro. Because Caucasian people, they can have their little jokes, they little grab ass jokes, and they don't see it, but for us, we like, hey, brother, I ain't playing like that. You know what I'm saying? And they say, oh, why are y'all so, it's just a joke, dude. You don't know our history. That's what we've been through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a term when people say MFA and, bucking the bull, which we could talk about a whole nother episode. But anyway, the point I'm trying to say is that's why we have that that tough toe attitude. We can't, you know what I'm saying? And just to bring it back to this situation, I hope this person gets prosecuted. I hope he goes to jail. But that's what I'm saying. While he's in jail, I want him to get that mental help he needs. That's what I want. I don't want him back in society. I don't want him back in society. He needs to stay in there forever. But while he's in there, you can help him out in there. Don't spend my taxpaying dollars paying for him doing it while he's free on probation. And last little thing, Justin has the biggest family I know. And just right quick, I wonder how old is your how old is your great grandfather? How old? What time period was he born in? The 1800s?
I really couldn't tell you. My grandfather or my great grandfather?
I don't know shit, because your dad.
My grandfather wasn't born in. Ain't no way Mr. Jesse was born in 1800s. Probably the early 1990s.
I was born in 1893.
No.
Oh shit! Hey, didn't we talk about how your great granddaddy was the first person to see the horseless carriage?
No, you
the first model car.
No, man.
The first model car.
Man, the Model T was out in the 1800s, I believe. Yeah, you bugging
the 1890s. Okay, my bad. Okay. My bad. Go ahead, Justin.
My final thoughts is, as far as the question that was opposed, is the system, really failing us or letting us down? And I would have to say a strong no. This system was designed for you, not in mind. This system wasn't designed to play fair by you or to give you a fair break or to give you opportunities. So even in the midst of a tragedy, even in the midst of I guess you could call it a mental breakdown, you're still looked at as this. And I don't even have to say the word, but you're still looked at as that.
Right.
So with that being said, as long as you have this on you, you have no real room for error. There's no forgiveness. We need to evaluate. We need to see how, they're going to label you the thug. They're going to label you the bad guy. And you just have to know that. Now, it's on us to make sure as a society that we're teaching our youth and that we're teaching our kids and we're letting them know that, hey, when you out there and other people see you, they don't see you like I do. They don't know what I know. So at the end of the day, son, daughter, understand and realize what comes with this. It's an honor and it's a privilege, but it's also used as a weapon against you. And it's also considered dangerous to some other people as well. So that's really my final thought, man. We're going to go ahead and jump up out of here. Make sure you stay tuned, pay attention.
And
our wonderful BS3 family with the show. What is it? I'm about to mess it up.
Perspective.
Yeah, I was about to say perception. My bad. But yes, please be on the lookout for that. That's coming up here in the next about 15 minutes. So that, we out. CJ, I'm going to holler at you. I'm going to figure that out, and I'm going to get with you.
Yeah, let me know about what's going on with the tailgate, man. Because that one, I'm there for real. Hey, I got my car charged up, ready to go.
All right, y'all. We out.